Here we are, Game 5, the Cavs in Boston. And while it's not quite a Game 7, it's very, very close. And here's one of the things to keep in mind. When the Cavs go into Boston Garden, they can't be, okay, it's a bad pun, they can't be chicken. Get them out of here. But, because here's the problem. You get behind in Boston in the first quarter, like the Cavs, for example, did in Game 1, you are in big trouble. Instead, the Cavs have to remember, how did they win Game 3? How did they win Game 4? Here's what they did. Kyle Korver, look at that, going right after Jaylen Brown. One of the more remarkable things in the Cavs' Game 4 victory was Kyle Korver blocking not one but two shots from Jaylen Brown, who's 21 years old, and one of the most athletic players in the league. Another picture, and I'm so glad the Plain Dealer actually ran a lot of pictures of guys playing defense. Here's LeBron blocking a shot, because the defense is what turned the series around for the Cavaliers. Where games 1 and 2, they were passive. They were, where's that chicken? They were, oops, a little chicken, we'll get rid of him. He's gone, that's okay. Their hands were bad, they looked frazzled, all those sort of things. When a series is 2-2, the team that wins Game 5 wins something like 80% of the time, goes on to win the series. So this is a huge game, because also when you look at the fact that Boston has won only one road game this year, but the Cavs have not exactly been a great road team in the playoffs either. They won 3. They're 3-4 on the road in the playoffs as they head into Boston. Now, I would rather go anywhere on the road and have LeBron-James on my side, but I'm just saying I do think that a lot we could see, because if the Cavs go in and beat the Celtics, look, it's over. I know there's one more game to play, but they'll be up 3-2, and I think they'll have just taken their heart out and stomped on it, because that would be 3 wins in a row. But something else to remember. This will be the 3rd time in 4 years, again, 3 times in 4 years, the Cavs have eliminated Brad Stevens and his team from the playoffs. That starts to stick in your head for a while. Look at what happened with Toronto and Dwayne Casey when they faced the Cavs, and LeBron. They just got kind of freaked out about it. Indiana Pacers have been eliminated by a LeBron-James team 5 times since 2011. 5 times Indiana's been knocked out. So what you really look at in this game is if the Cavs go out, again, block some shots, defend, play physical basketball, and also for Tyronn Lue to stick with what has been working, which is that he has been using a combination of Tristan Thompson and Larry Nance at center. A lot of notice and discussion is talked about how well Thompson has played, and he has. But instead of having Kevin Love or somebody else try to play center, I remember one time for a little while in I think it was Game 1 in Boston, he looked like LeBron James playing center. I mean, what was that about? So the good thing there is play physical, go for it, and then turn the series completely in the favor of the Cavs if the Cavs can be bold early, get off to a decent start, and really put some fear into everybody wearing green.